Greetings, YouTube. I think we're live. I just coughed. Mama Bear Raid, maybe. I tried not to bother. Oh, greetings, YouTube. Just got off the phone with my dad. Harvey, how are you doing? Joel, hello, hello. Satar, hello. Kick Rocks. Nate Keel. Elrond. Elrond says, Evizone. Elrond, you want me to download it? Man, I've got... Kick Rocks, did you send it to tonight? Or no? Let me see if I can go find Evizone real quick. Michael Parks, how's Canada? How is Canada? Are you Elrond? It's downloaded. It is downloaded. We do have liftoff. Anybody played around with arcade yet? Ronan Monin! Golf, golf, and more golf? Okay, that's up to par. What up, Booster? Inflame. Everyone says those neuroshocks are reckless. Roan, how are the kids? Kick Rock says, I'll be rooting for Oklahoma. I don't like any Texas team except for the Spurs. Kick Rocks, you know the Spurs are my team. I was going to be so sad if you hated the Spurs. No! How's everybody liking arcade? The good Jayla's drinking from a cup by herself tonight. That's awesome. What's up, Stephen Burris? All right, here we go. Let's do the economy of the game. Hello, K-Man OG. You guys finished SOS? No. Mama, how is it going? I was talking to my dad for an hour and a half. We were going in circles. I haven't finished it yet, by the way. Sure haven't. Shane, Shane, Shane. Kick Rocks, that's amazing. This is amazing. By the way, y'all, we're 2 days away from the 12-hour stream. K-Man, it's so good to see you. So great to see another regular come back. Mama Bear says, "Here's to Alaskan men." Oh, the raw hides. There's gonna be so many socks on the door. I'm just gonna basically be a butler. I can be a butler. I can be Alfred. So many people are like, "You're bringing who?" And I'm like, heck yeah. It's gonna be a story. And I live and die by good stories. And it's gonna make a good story. And Mama Bear's always wanted to go to Alaska. Apparently more than any other thing. So we're thankful she's going. Yes, since Lane. 10 to 10. 12-hour broadcast. New account. Where I will reveal the name of the new account. But I can't reveal it because I feel like people would steal it. So I've gotta hide it. Just got a 7-star guillotine 29 I got from one of the Paragon crystals they give from Weekly Crystals. Also, hi, hello. Legacy, no worries. You know, as always, it's like Cheers, you know. Nobody could be in and I'll still be hanging out. There could be 0 watchers and I'll still just be live until the Oklahoma internet says. Although, I think Oklahoma is finally getting fiber because if you've noticed, and I don't want to jinx us, this has been better and smoother than it was in past years. And I think that's because the internet companies are finally having to compete with each other here. And like what y'all are seeing in cities, we're finally seeing in more rural Oklahoma. Nate, yes, I think so. That's right, Elrond, fiber optics. What up, Mark? He's the pain in the arse. Seven-star Kindred last night. Congrats, our 25. That's amazing. Oh, Legacy, good idea, but I think it's 10 to 10. That's also a good reason why it's 10 to 10. You're actually making a very compelling argument for why it's that time slot. Bark that chicken, people. Hey, Mama, do you want me to call you? We gotta start doing some commentary submissions. Legacy, I think it's just 10 and 10. I'll be good. I'll eat breakfast on stream and start out. I've done 24 hours before, I have no idea how. There's so many days in my life that feel like they were years, because they kind of were. So, I've lived a lot of lives. I'm 36. A lot of lives.
Hello.
Mama, how is it going? Arcade is amazing. Decided to take to 6-star to rank 5 stick 200. What do you think of him? Paul, well, this is the first time that I am trying to be responsible and cut back by not buying the early access bundle, but it is a heck of a time to do that. I feel like the gods are spiting me, but my hometown could use the money more than I should use it on myself. Even though my family is telling me tonight that that means I'm a psychopath, because I should spend the money on myself and not care about my hometown. And my response is, I'm sorry, that makes me happy, but there's worse addictions in life, maybe? What do you think, Mama?
I think what you're doing is honorable.
Do you think that I'm crazy? Do y'all think I'm crazy for doing what I'm doing? Are y'all just watching?
I mean, crazy is a relative term.
I mean, are you like, I'm watching a madman give away most of his wealth to his hometown? Isn't he an idiot? Like, is that what... Because, I mean, I don't care if... I just can't stop.
The only way it would be crazy is if you were putting yourself in a detrimental financial position.
Well, it's half of my life savings. I'll still have $40,000 in savings.
Well, okay.
Isn't that okay? I just saved up everything.
If that's all you need, I mean, and you can build that back up, then go for it.
But a lot of people never have $40,000 in savings.
Right? I don't.
Right? And maybe never will in your life.
Nope.
And yet, that's how much I'll have left over after I've given all my money to charity. So, can I just do it instead of buy? The sad part is we live in a society where if I bought a new truck with that money, I'd be celebrated, right? Oh, good job, good purchase. But you spend the $40,000 is actually not a very expensive truck because it's less than a truck. But if you give away $100 bills to poor kids, you don't have to be rich to start a charity. Like, that's the whole purpose.
There you go.
Right? You don't have to be rich to give away poor. Or you don't have to be poor to give away rich. Actually, that's how I live.
Jason makes a good point, though. I just wonder what the hometown really did for you. Charity is wonderful.
Well, that's why you've got to read the foundation book that's currently being written and why I started it. So that when people say I'm crazy, they can read it. Hello, Israel. Good to see you. So, yes. Harvey says 40K is half a truck these days. But again, if you buy a 40K truck, your neighbors will be like, good job. But you also have to realize that because I saved all my money, I bought both houses that I own in cash. So I don't need money like most people. And that's the story. I can live poor because I saved rich. Does that make sense, Mama?
Sure does.
And because I'm a thrift whore, I get really close friends, a $13,000 Alaskan trip. Mama, we're going to be living like kings and queens. You're going to be first class while the first class people are below you.
Woohoo!
Doesn't that feel good when you're white trash but you're above class?
I won't know how to handle that.
I don't know. It's going to be like Jack, only if he didn't die on the Titanic. Can you see it? Although, you better not be my Rose, or else I'm drinking overboard and jumping off.
You don't have to, like, I'm not going to ask you to paint any pictures of me, though.
I don't know why. I love you so much. This is gonna test our friendship, but I imagined in that moment when you said that cartooned hippo with the lipstick, like posing like a model. I don't know why. I love you. I'm not calling you a hippo. It's just the first image that popped in my head. Like, what? Oh my gosh.
It's okay. That's what I call myself.
Is it really? Oh, it comes full circle. I was just, you never,
God.
As God is my witness, you have never told me that.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, well, that is why people say that this is like a TV show, because you never know what we're going to talk about, and it has nothing to do with the game. People just tune into how bizarre these conversations are. And
I know.
Because most of the time
they
these
do
conversations...
get a little odd sometimes.
But that's where, conversations get odd, so your brain can get even. Think about it.
Oh, God.
So, Kevin, I would ask my man Kick Rocks, who continues to be haunted by no 7-star silk. Sorry, Kick Rocks, for bringing up a sore subject.
I personally use silk with light, heavy.
Oh, by the way,
Spam Special 2s. That's how I personally use her, and it's been very successful.
Elrond, I've never heard of that book. Is that something you would recommend I read? Can you message it to me? Because no, I have never heard that. Kickrock says, yes, Mama, this is the way.
Clearly, on my stream, I don't know how to use Bullseye, but he's tricky. I like simple champs that just go in and beat the poop out of the AI, and I don't have to think about it too much.
Man, well,
No medium Earth, just 4 lights, end in a heavy, spam Special 2s.
Spam! So, what were you going to say about the stops we made on the trip? I thought you said you had something that you want to bring up about the cities, maybe? Does that ring a bell?
Oh, I didn't see anything. I didn't look up anything about Juneau, but the town Ketchikan has a cool street called, God, what the heck was the name of the street? I can't even think anymore. I'm so flippin' tired. I'm like slap happy.
Happy slappy.
Oh, well, there's one interesting thing about Ketchikan. So the salmon, they come in to spawn through one of the rivers that goes through this town. So they spawn, but then they die. So they said it can be a little smelly because then the fish die after they have spawned. And then also in Ketchikan, there's like an area that's all totem poles, and they have like the Indians have carved out all these totem poles, and that's supposed to be really cool to see also.
Wow. I mean, that sounds like you had a full day.
Yeah.
And you survived.
Well, see, Kick Rocks, I can't do a medium to save my soul. I don't know what's wrong with me. My brain can't.
You know why
communication between my brain and my hands doesn't work.
You know why you can only do mediums? Or you can't do mediums?
Why?
Because you can only do larges.
So I just do 4 lights and then a heavy spam Special 2s.
Oh.
If I do a medium, it's purely by accident.
Oh. I still have that hippo stuck in my head. It's going to be... we should make a hippo logo for the channel. It's going to be the new... It's hippo night. What's the hippo sound like, Mama? Are we gonna make the hippo noises?
Hippo!
Oh, it's Yogi's hippo friend. It's Yogi and Hippo. We're going on the cruise. Doesn't that sound like a white trash comic book? And
oh God, it sounds like the name of a kid's book that we made up.
Yeah, for trailer parks under 8 years old.
Yep.
My people. I grew up in a trailer park.
This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs.
This is your brain on Prof Hoff. Dead. Look, I loved my time in a trailer park. Every kid was cool and also dangerous. And that made them even cooler, to be honest. Because if the dangerous kids are your friends, you've got, like, Batman and Superman in your corner. And I don't know about everybody else, but growing up, you got to survive as a kid. You know, you just got to figure out how to make it through. Elron sent you the book. Wait, you sent me the book? Or you sent me the link to the book?
There's a quieter tennis being played out there, Jason. Oh, it's played without all the racket.
Ha ha. Ha! Tennis puns are great because no matter what, you have to love them. Okay, all right. Thanks. I was like, I thought you downloaded the book and sent it to me. I'm like, that is so kind of you. I didn't know you could do that. You can't do that. That's copyright or something. So, oops. All right, Elron. Kick Rocks, I haven't checked yet. Did you send over the gameplay?
No, that's handball, Kick Rocks.
You like handball.
Oh, no comment.
I am Prof Joke. All right, Mom, are you ready?
Hello, Ricky Marshall. Yep.
Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Mama, are you tempted at all to go for arcade crystals?
No.
No? Just too much money? You'd rather spend that on drinks in Alaska?
Yeah, and I'm not spending on the game until the 4th of July. I'm sticking to that.
Way to go, Mama. Well, I'm going to stick to that without probably spending nearly as much money. Because I do want to do the casual spender route instead of the complete free-to-play so I don't have two different free-to-play accounts. Because I made that plan before I finalized the 12-hour stream with the new account. And so if both my accounts were free-to-play, that's actually kind of boring for a YouTuber to have the same kind of accounts. But the days of being a whale and buying everything are done. I just can't financially afford it when I'm trying to run a charity with my money. So, with that being said, the best times for me now are when I can vicariously live through the whales. And when I started this YouTube channel, I had very little money. I made $36,000 a year as a college professor, which is not a lot of money. But when you live in Oklahoma, that's like $1 billion because most things you can buy in hay. Yeah, that's why everybody goes, hey, when you see them. You're like buying currency in the air.
Oh, Lord.
You didn't like that one?
No.
Okay, well, we're just going to pretend like that was funny in a world where this isn't this one. Because I realize what my audience is and isn't. And speaking of hay, we got Elrond, who I do declare, are these the early access bundle crystals, Elrond? My man? What say you, buddy?
Hello, the exit.
The exit? Alright. So these are the crystals, and I already see, Mama, a 7-star jugs!
Woohoo! I'm jealous.
The Kraken... Yo-yo...
All right, Kraken, I apologize. I am buying the Platinum track so I can get Beta Ray Bill because I've wanted Beta Ray Bill in this game for 5 years.
Yeah, I've got to make a video about that. Look at that 7-star jugs, though. Elrond. And, oh, no, I've never done that. 2 7 stars? You better not be 3. Okay, if you have 3 7
That's
stars.
unbelievable.
But still, the featured and sub-featured 5 stars. I mean, that is so good. Just crazy good. And I do want to say this because I used to give this disclaimer and then I think I've started being lazy, and I apologize for that to the community because that is not what I should be doing as a responsible broadcaster of this channel. And that is to say, this is not a typical $100 on this. If you're not Valiant, especially, don't spend it. But Valiant players, if you're on the fence, save it for July 4th because you'll probably get trash. But, of course, if you want Arcade and you think that he's going to be the best champion that breaks the game, and he very well could break the game, then the guaranteed 6-star does go a long way. So, I still can't believe that we live in an era where immediately you just get the 6-star for cash. Like, if you told me that 5 years ago, Mama, I would have thought you were playing a different game. Because MCOC was special. MCOC, you had to grind so much just to get one crystal. And it really rewarded the grinders more than the spenders. In fact, spenders, I think the joke used to be that spenders were the reason why the game existed, but grinders were the reason why people had good rosters. And that's why people bought accounts. So that they could not have to grind their way to a great roster. But now it really does feel like if you have a wallet, you will always be better than the people who have skills. Money will defeat skill virtually every time in this game now. And that's why it's almost dead. But that, Elron, I'm not sure if you wanted that takeaway from your video. I'm sorry if I was a Debbie Downer. But I really do think this is such a good video for your account that it just showcases how if you don't have access to this $100 offer, $100 for any other progression level right now will get you a fraction of the value of this. That's how insanely good this is. Like, we have to be honest about the early access bundles. They have changed the game so much that you either buy them and win in Battlegrounds, or you don't buy them and you lose. That's it. And I love Kabam Jax because he's towing the company line. But this is on top of 6-star guaranteed Arcade. These are just bonus crystals. It's just crazy to me that we aren't more honest about this. And yes, I know that Prof is going on one of his classic rants, but I don't care. I don't care if I have to be the old man yelling at the clouds. You know? This is a game that we've all stayed around because you didn't have to spend $2,000 a year on it to be pretty competitive. Now it's like, sorry we destroyed the economy of our own game. Don't ignore the fact that everybody's depressed and no one's happy anymore. And we have people coming into our company doing mass layoffs, apparently, like the mafia of the video game community. We are witnessing the mafia of the video game community. That would be an interesting title for a YouTube video. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people could interpret that one way or the other. Well, if you're watching live, stay tuned. Elron, again, sorry if this rant hijacked your video, but it was a showcase of why we need to be very honest about the early access bundles.
Absolutely.
Hmm?
Good night.
All right, y'all. Let's do some other fun stuff. Like, Kickrocks, did you say whether or not you sent the video? Or is it time for the crystals? I haven't even opened my Legends crystal this week. Okay. All right. Remember, y'all, next week, I'm not going to be broadcasting at all. The whole week. And then, oh my gosh, I may not have a broadcast for a month. I'm just now realizing that. I'm going to miss you all so much. No one's even going to come back if I don't broadcast for a month. You're just going to totally be like, well, that was fun, but that was so June of 2024. I'll be with Mama Bear. We'll be vlogging it.
Well, I mean, we'll figure out something for that week, but I can stream some next week. I can pick up an extra day or something.
Pick up an extra shift.
I'll put in some overtime.
Blackbeard with a $5 holla, thank you. And Slain, YouTube Shorts. I always think of literal shorts when people say YouTube Shorts. I don't know why. I feel like people are speaking about clothing. Also, we almost have a direct, even like to dislike ratio, or dislike, like to viewer ratio. Last night we were 5 likes away from 50. It was so close, and yet so far away. All right, Elrond, that was amazing. How do you feel about that, man? Do you feel like you just scored like nothing else? I mean, they're the best and worst thing to ever happen to the game. If you get them, they're the best. If you don't get them, they're the worst.
Do it, the exit. I am legend. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Oh, time for the rank up. All right, Mama, you ready?
Yep.
Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. We are actually 13 likes away from 50, and we're 2 viewers away from having an even viewer to like ratio. So it's still a pretty good stream, even if we don't get to 50. But Mama, there's a chance. Do you have any motivational speech for the people who maybe haven't hit the like button live? Yeah?
Why haven't you done it? It's not that hard to do. Just hit the like button.
That's why she was a famous inspirational coach.
Yeah.
Well, I was wondering, how many times have you not remembered the daily gift? Because I never think about it. I'm just always like, oh yeah, it's there now. Like I think I've already missed maybe 2.
Yeah.
And that's 200 7-star shards, but that's still 200 7-star shards. I don't know. I think you can't really complain about it, but it does give you another reason to think, oh, I actually have the chance to get crystal shards, and I was wasting my day by not playing this game. Like at some point where you have to be like, maybe this is unhealthy. But I have a lot of unhealthy habits in my life, and that's why I play this game. You know? This game is for people who have unhealthy habits, but they're okay with it. Because there are worse habits than this game. There are also better habits than this game, to be fair.
Well, this is true.
This is a mid habit that we like for the dopamine, the community, and maybe the abusive nature of our pocketbook. Mama, what is the profile pic?
Let's go with... Oh, God, who do I want to pick? OG Captain America.
Okay. I got it. I got it. OG Captain America. Alright, well, Mama, I like free stuff, and I just want to know.
And I cannot lie.
Also, shout out to Kevin Martin, who couldn't join the broadcast tonight because he's taking photos, I don't know, the floor of Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Yeah.
Oh, must be nice.
Yeah, that's how cool Kevin Martin is. The fact that I was one of his favorite YouTubers just means that I'm the luckiest man in the world. And we love to shout out our professional viewers because they are badasses. And yes, I said that word, and yes, I meant it.
You actually swore.
I mean...
on your stream.
I don't know if I would call that a swear word. I think I've seen that on a TVY7 show.
Well, that's true.
Alright, you know what? Let's open the 6-star Abyss Nexus. I've been waiting for the perfect time to do this. Mama, how many times are we backing out?
2.
Elrond, no, it's not that Kevin Martin. Although he and like Strofaus Swift and Darius Miles, that 2000 draft class. K-Man OG said the shield behind you just yelled, language! Tell me when to release.
No.
That's really funny. All right, come on. Show us something good. I don't even know what we're looking for. Okay, MST9. Oh, Bullseye. Kingpin. What do you think, Mama? Would you do a Max Sig or Shang-Chi?
Ew.
Is Shang-Chi worth a Sig 200? Does anybody know?
I like Shang-Chi.
First off, let's be honest, and this needs to be probably the title of this. I know that I am very lucky. Like, I know that Bullseye being in this, like, I know I have him at Sig 200 as a former whale that has to fight every inch of my being to not be a total hypocrite on YouTube and buy the arcade bundle, because I have announced that I've reformed my whale ways to get back to my hometown and I don't want to be a hypocrite. But that means that Bullseye will be like one of my last early access bundles I did buy. So for those of you that need a 6-star Bullseye, I am sorry that I made you jealous, and I wish I could pass this on to you. Please hear my prayer and understand the grace of the message. Elrond goes, just buy one more early access bundle. Well, we might have to take a vote. I hate saying this because it's douchey, and I am not saying this. Please do not hear this, anybody. But I think the only way I would do it sensibly is if it was sponsored. But that is not a dare to sponsor it. I never want to be somebody that like tricks somebody into sponsoring something out of manipulation. My mom would do that when it came to crackers. And you know what?
When it came to crackers?
Yeah, let's just say not everything was better off the Ritz. Okay? Yeah. We weren't rich or Ritz. But we were.
Never staying at the Ritz.
Yeah. Ugh. Huh. Harvey, are you saying that it's douchebaggery to do that or not to do that? I'm a little confused. The Exit, do you agree that in order to not break the code, it would have to be sponsored? But I also don't want somebody to feel like they have to. Like, I just feel like that would be the one exception. But I couldn't just be like, just kidding, arcade's really good. If the champion was bad, I would not do it. No, can't do it. So, yeah. That's the end of this video. Mom, anything you want to say?
Good night.
No, Caveman OG! No, that is fake news! Good night, everybody.